enjoy a live show. Comment any questions, see what's up in our world of epic, and hear what we have in store. Welcome to Monster Monday.
Hey everybody, it is Monster Monday. It is the 22nd of January. We are 4 days from Monster Day, so that's pretty exciting. I'm going to give it here a second. People can jump on. We are 5 days away from our world premiere, and as you see, I am on the road. I am sitting in my truck. What state am I in? Louisiana. So I'm in Louisiana. I'm getting closer to Texas. So I'm pretty excited about that. Tomorrow I'm going to pick up Pearl from Lone Star, and I'm going to head down to see Gavin. So that's what I got going on my world. Missy, what's new in your world?
Well, as you can see, I'm still home, so I want to get on the road. So
I want you guys to get on the road.
I know. Tell Craig and Renee, get moving.
Yeah, they got to get motivated to get out that door. So I think Renee just has to call in sick because that's what you're waiting on, is Renee, right?
Yeah, she does. We're picking her up at work tomorrow. So, yep.
Yeah. And I'm just laughing because I got the locomotion streaming across the bottom. So before I even get to talk about the locomotion, it's streaming across. So I'm going to start with that and adjust my schedule a little bit, because Loco is rolling along with locomotion, and he is on day 22, and he's enjoying the nice nothing but sunshine up in Oregon. I don't care how you think it should be said. That's how it's said. So you might as well get used to that. We have a whole year. But, it's nothing but sunshine for him. He's up there just enjoying it. I think he was, probably not even wearing a jacket or gloves. It's always nice and always balmy there. So he's really enjoying it. And if you've watched that, I'm completely full of it. He has got hardcore winter. Like, I can't even believe that part of the country does not get winter on a regular basis. And the year that he volunteers to ride every day, he has like legit winter for, what are we at, day 22, and he has had to have winter for 15 days out of the 22. So man, please, anybody that can, go support him and his cause. Show him some love to keep him motivated every day while he gets out. I mean, he's riding in snow, riding on ice. It's just insanity what he's doing. And that is, I didn't have the comments up, but there we go. But it's crazy what he's doing. So Loco, keep up the good work. It is not balmy. Yeah, it is not balmy and sunny where he's at all. So, I feel for you. My motorcycle's in the back in a trailer. It's pretty nice. It's a little mad at me for putting it in a trailer, but as I came through Knoxville and there was snow and ice and it was freezing cold, then the bike was, didn't think it was so bad. So, but Loco, nice job getting it done. I'm amazed you've made it 22 days. It's already a beast of a ride you're doing at 22 days. Like, you have a long ways to go, and this is a tough way to start. Like, you're gonna be happy to see some rain coming your way in the springtime when you got to ride through that kind of crap. So nice work, my friend. Let's see. Now, more monster news. Last week, I got some great news about some stem cell research. I always tell everybody that what we do is we try to raise awareness. And I have a decked out bike. A lot of monsters have decked out bikes. A lot of monsters are always telling their story to people, always telling things about Mile Monsters, about our heroes and everything. And it just spreads and spreads and spreads. And last week, we got word that there's a research facility that does the stem cell research, and they're going to start working with their boys from Ireland and Drew, and they're going to do some sponsoring, some helping them out with the cost. So I don't have all the details. We'll get on that, but that is great news for the boys that do that stem cells and get that. So there's going to be a lot more to talk about on that level, but I don't have all the details yet. And I'm not a doctor, and I don't really like to talk about treatments to begin with because I don't know jack crap about it. I just know they get it. I know it works. And I know the better the stem cells, the better the reaction the boys have. So anything that we can do, really, really adds up. So that was great news. I was super happy about that. But over the next couple weeks, maybe even next week, we'll have more details on that. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Everything else we have is just Monster Week. So that it sounded like somebody cut in, like somebody jumped in on our conversation. Did you hear that?
I didn't.
Oh, maybe it's just my computer. I don't know what's going on. Anyhow, this whole week has really turned into a Monster Week. We used to have a Monster Day for Gavin, and now it's really Monster Week. We have monsters showing up all week. Like I say, I'm on my way to Texas. I will be there tomorrow. We have a bunch of monsters rolling in on Wednesday. Thursday at the school, there's a handful of us going over there to have a fairing, which is in my back seat, signed by all the kids. If you're new to this, we take it around to every class and they sign the fairing. It says Patriots and Monsters on it, Monster Day 3.0. But every kid in the entire school and every teacher signs the fairing. Then we put some sealer on it, and it's all good to go. One of the fairings we did on the Monster Day is hanging in Gavin's room. That was the first year. The second year, it is hanging in the school. So it's really cool to walk in the school and see our fairing off of Pearl hanging in the school. So this year, we're going to get it all signed up on Thursday. Thursday night, we're going to have a pizza party at the pool at the hotel. So anybody that's around, you're welcome to join us at the Best Western in Shirts. And then on Friday, we go into the school for Monster Day. And this Monster Day's theme, every year we have a theme. This one is Pulling for Gavin. So what we do is go in there and tell them why we're there pulling for Gavin. Most of the kids, now a couple younger ones, are kind of new to this, but all the third, fourth graders, they know us well. This is our third year. I've been to the school a bunch of times for things. Hopper's been there on a motorcycle. So they know who we are. They're familiar with us. And we're going to go in there and talk to them about why we pulling for Gavin, what we're doing. He has DMD, how that affects his ability to do some things. And we always put on a demonstration. This year, we're doing a tug of war. So I have a bunch of rope, some pipes, and we're going to do tug of war with the kids to understand when you can't get a grip. So you'll see all that. We'll do a little bit of live. There's going to be a video. We can't do a live video of the entire, the entire thing because of the kids. Some can't be on, Facebook. So what we do is we film it from an angle that mainly shows the monsters. So we'll do the best we can, but it's all going to be filmed, and we'll maybe edit it up and give you pieces of it with the kids we can show. Then we'll be all good to go. But that's on Friday. That's a great event. This year is a little bit different because they have a half a day of school that day. So we're accelerated. So our program is going to be much faster than it was. Typically, it was 45, 50 minutes, I believe. And this year, it's going to be about a half an hour per grade. So we've got to accelerate it a little bit, but it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a bunch of monsters going to be there. Anybody that's going to be in town wants to join us, hit me up. I just have to know about it. So we have a plan. And we'll be all good to go. But we're heading over to the school first thing in the morning on Friday. But we will be out of there by 12:30, 1 o'clock. Then we're going to go to lunch, go for a ride, and hang out. Friday night, we have a barbecue at Gavin's house. All the monsters will be there. Anybody in town, we're going to go hang out, just chilling. I see James is rolling in on Friday. So make sure to hit us up on Friday, wherever you're at. Like I say, in the afternoon, we're going to go for a ride, then go to Gavin's house. So we'll get you the address for that for sure. But we're going to be all good. And then Saturday is the world premiere. And that is what I'm super, super excited for. I mean, I'm amped for Monster Day to go in there for our third and final time at this elementary school. I'm amped for that. But having this premiere the following day just kind of takes away from that a little bit. And we wanted to do it on the same weekend because we have so many people coming to town for Monster Day. There was already going to be, 10, 15 of us headed to Monster Day. Well, now we have all those there. Now a bunch of spouses are coming. A bunch of other monsters are coming. So it's really going to be something. So I'm really looking forward to that. And that is in New Braunfels, which everybody knows. That is on Saturday. Doors open at 3:30. This show starts about 4:30. And what we're going to do, so people are clear, when the show starts at 4:30, the 5 of us that rode in it, and then Gavin, we're going to be on stage, and we're just going to talk a little bit about the ride. I'm guessing it's going to be maybe 15 minutes or so about everything, kind of how we got to this point. Then we're going to watch the show. And then after the show, we're going to have another 15 minutes, half hour, something like that, where we're going to hit on what we thought of the show and maybe get some interaction with everybody in the stands or in the auditorium there. And we're going to get some pictures of that, some footage of that, and then we're going to piece that all in to the documentary. So at the end of the day, that day will be included in the documentary. So anybody that's there that day will, have the opportunity to be seen in the documentary, the final showing. So then we're going to get that released to everybody. We're still working on the details of how we're doing that. We're trying to decide how we're going to get it so we get everything paid for and all that good stuff. So there's nothing that's going to be expensive by any means. It might just be straight up on our YouTube channel, but it's really going to be exciting to see this. So I'm super excited. I have not seen it. It's the hardest thing I've done, to not see this and go into a theater with all these people and not knowing what it's going to be like. I know it's at least PG-13. Evidently, there was a few F-bombs that got dropped, and I'm not going to name names, but I've been told that one of them wears sunglasses all the time and has a little funky mohawk haircut. That's all I know for sure about who dropped a couple F-bombs, but that's all I know. But anybody watching the documentary, understand that this is a real life documentary of life on the road with 5 bikers and an 8-year-old kid with DMD who did something absolutely amazing. So it's the good, the bad, the ugly, the fun, the sad, everything about it. So I'm super excited. But that's our week. We're really amped up about this. This is a dream come true to do something like this, to have, a show, to have this. Oh, it's not PG-13. Oh, dang it. I thought it was for sure. I've been sweating it all week. But anyhow, this is really a dream come true. When we got started on the Texas tour, I just had a dream to get a film crew, have it filmed, turn it into some, I say documentary, but just a filming of it, a documentary, it's just a dream. So, the Lord works in mysterious ways. And my friend D Woods hooked me up with a guy in Texas. And not only did I get a film crew out of this, man, I gained some friends. The monsters gained some great monsters. It's just a home run. So, and that applies to all things in life. You just never know what's around that corner. Have a dream, you have something that you're really hoping for. You got to keep pulling for it, keep praying for it, keep your fingers crossed, because you just never know. And that goes for a cure, that goes for helping these kids with whatever they need. You don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. So it's awesome. So we're 5 days away from seeing it, and I'm going to watch this thing 500 times. I can't wait. We're lining some things up at home to watch it. So wherever this is playing, you're going to see Riot and his motorcycle. So if we organize some showings across the country, I'm going to get my ass there somehow and be part of that, because I just want to watch it and watch it and watch it and watch it and watch it. So that's all good. And Sunday, we're going to sleep in. And some people are heading home. I'm going to relax on Sunday and kick it a little bit, and then do some riding. I'm going to stay in Texas and go for a little ride and go see some countryside. I need to get some miles in January. I have a goal of how many miles I need to get in January, and the clock's ticking. So I gotta pound some miles. So to everybody involved with Monster Day, thank you for coming down. For everybody involved with this Monster world premiere of the Goats Tour, I thank you. Chase and Jason, Iceman, thank you guys for all your hard work. It's just awesome. I can't really put it into words, but we're super excited about it. Gavin has been grinning ear to ear, so it's really cool to see him benefit from this. So it's really, really awesome. And I'm going to have a party. I don't know which Facebook user says that. I hate this Facebook user stuff. Party at Riot's house. There is going to be a party at my house this summer, and we're going to have it. I have a big screen, yard a yard movie theater that we put up, and I'm going to put that up and we're going to rock it out. So that's definitely happening. Maybe July 3rd. That's my wife's birthday. So maybe we'll have a big pool party and invite anybody and everybody that wants to come. So I'll just plan that right now. So July 3rd, I'm having a party at my house if anybody's around. So plan on that. We're having a showing of the movie next to the pool, and anybody that wants to come out, you're all welcome. And it's going to play in Kansas as well. We're to bring that movie theater out there for that, and it's going to play in the city park. So we've got a lot of plans. It's really going to be awesome, but I mean, I just can't put it into words what this means to me and Gavin and Hop and Twister and Chase and Iceman, you know, what this means to see this on the big screen. So thank you everybody for coming down to it. And that is it. Anybody that ordered a calendar, they're all shipped out. If anybody needs a calendar, go on the website, order them up. They'll be in the mail. I have some with. I grabbed a stack, so they'll be at the movie theater. So if you happen to be down here, I'll have some. But that's about it. No, we got our Vanna White of Monster Monday. She's like just patiently waiting and chilling. So with that, I'm gonna let Misty do the news, and she'll do a much better job than I do. So thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you. I will start with Alfie, like I usually do. Alfie,
I thought you were gonna mix it up, like we just.
I know, but I figured I'd mess it all up. I did that.
right before we started, Dylan's in there, and he says we're gonna let's go backwards and mix it up.
Backwards.
And that lasted 5 minutes. All right, sorry to interrupt you.
That's okay. It'd be like doing the alphabet backwards. I can't do it. So yeah, thanks, Dylan. So Alfie had his live Facebook with Dylan yesterday, and I thought that went pretty well. You know, got to learn a little more about Alfie, and I thought it was pretty fun. So he wants to do it again.
I thought it was great, and I love Alfie because he doesn't pull any punches. Like, no, Alfie he got jacked with truth serum all the time. Like if there's something like it might hurt your feelings, but you're going to get the truth. And if you ask him a question, you better damn well be ready for the truth, because you're going to get it. And I love that, man. You don't hurt my feelings at all. If something, you know, so I thought the interview was great. I thought it was awesome. It was a great idea, and it really went well.
Yeah, he's awesome. He really is. So he was some sad times, and then, you know, it kind of went up and down, I thought, a little bit, but yeah, he just tells you like it is, you know?
Yeah. And that's the roller coaster ride that is Heroes with DMD. Like I've always said that, the roller coaster ride of, and I'm an emotional dude anyhow. So, you know, when the highs, I'm way up here, and the lows, you know, you come crashing down, but you know, it hits me in the feelers all the time. But that interview was awesome because it really did have the roller coasters of the highs when things are really good, and he really talked about some things that are really the lows, and they really, when you think about that really hits hard. You know, we're talking about an 11-year-old kid having to deal with some of that stuff.
It is, yeah. It was good, and he wants to do it again. He said maybe once a month. That was his, you know, it's like, well, whatever you want to do, buddy, you know. So
that's great.
Yeah, so we'll see with that. He had a field trip today with a pantomime, I think is what it's called. It's a play or an entertainment type play in which performers, you know, express themselves through gestures and music, and it presents tales of good and evil. I guess it's kind of something that they do in you know, it's like a British thing. So
yeah, I don't know anything about that at all, but
I did some research to try to figure it out, but yeah,
it
was kind of a neat thing. So that's what I had with Alfie. So if you didn't watch his live yesterday, you get a chance, go do that. That was pretty cool. So
did you see the comment? Hold on before you move on to the next one.
Oh.
Well, he did tell you he gets in trouble every day. So
yeah, he did.
I don't know why I don't know why anybody would be surprised.
That doesn't surprise me. He said it's every day, so it's kind of funny. Oh, poor Alfie.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, that's all I got for Alfie. So Drew had his DMD appointment, and his heart functions have improved, so that was really good. And he's in the process of getting new heart meds started and new meds approved to replace his current steroids, is what they said. So,
And that's really big news, because what a lot of people don't realize with DMD is it's a muscle wasting disease. And what they don't realize is the heart is a muscle. And a lot of boys get affected where their heart, does not operate how it should. And I found out firsthand, when your heart is not operating, that does much more than just push blood. You don't have the energy. You are like crazy how bad it is. So a lot of the kids, when they have trouble with their legs, people forget about the muscle, your internal muscles, your diaphragm and your heart, that they have a lot of issues with. So I was glad to hear that his heart function had improved.
Yeah, that's really good. So the Gunthers, I guess, were snowed in and are looking forward to a warmer week coming. So
It's cold and snowing.
Yeah, I think weather's crappy everywhere. So, and I guess Drew can't wait to get back outside in the warm weather. So, yeah, he had his first semesters over and he did really good in school. So that was good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, school's going well for Drew. I'm sorry. Gavin. So Gavin said he'd go back to the school board meeting if he only had to shake hands and not talk to people.
He put on a great smile and he looked good, so he represented his school.
Yeah, the pictures were awesome. So, and I guess he's getting excited for everybody to arrive for the monster.
He's probably not happy that I'm sitting here right now not driving, because I've gotten a few texts today about where I am. So every time I cross the state line, I send him a picture of the state sign. I didn't even take time to stop at it. I've been just blasting right on through.
He's waiting for you. Well, that's funny. That's what I have for Gavin. So Jack's week went better this week. He had a better week, Shauna said. He's back at school and he's excited for school. What? Oh.
The monster week has begun for Gavin. So not a whole lot of schoolwork going on. Not a whole lot of schoolwork going on this week.
Nope. So Jack, he's excited for school swimming. They start school swimming now, so I guess he's pretty excited for that. He had physio on Friday, and they said his heel cords are tight, but she's happy that they can work with that. And otherwise, he's doing really good in there. So, yeah.
And he was doing really good. And if you caught his show on Friday, Hammer Time, he was in an exceptionally good mood. And the time change, it's 11 o'clock my time, so it's like 5 o'clock in the evening there. He was talking about chicken, and they were making chicken for dinner. Chicken got done. He wrapped up his show in like under 5 seconds. He's like, he looks back like, oh, dinner's ready? All right, thank you, everybody.
He just left. Yeah, I remember talking about chicken. He loved chicken.
Yeah, and he was just like, peace out, man. I'm out of here. I was laughing about that for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I've never seen anybody end a show like that. He looks over his shoulder. Dinner's ready. Mom says dinner's coming on the table. He's not missing out.
I could hear her yell something. I didn't know what she said. And then all of a sudden he's like, I gotta go or whatever.
Yeah. Dinner was ready. I think talking about chicken got him, and he loves his mom's cooking. So, that was pretty funny.
He's excited to come to America in a few short weeks and see the monsters.
Yes, and speaking of that, if anybody is interested in getting the boys, Drew, Jack, or Elfie, you want to give him stickers, a note, anything, you mail them to me, and I will get them to the boys. There's been a few people that have sent some things to my house. I thought I had a banner pre-made for my house, but I guess I don't. So I'll skip it. But anyhow, if anybody hit me up, I'll give you my address. It's on the website. It's 220 Hockenberry Road, Hillsborough, New Jersey, 08844. So if you send anything to the boys, you just send it to me. You got another 2 weeks and they'll be in town. So if there's anything big, little that you don't want to ship, it's expensive to ship to Ireland. It's much cheaper to send something to me. It might cost $5 or $10 to send it to my house. And if we need to, I'll buy them another carry-on suitcase and send them home with a suitcase if they need it. So don't worry about what you're going to send. It's all good, but it's easier to bring it home on a plane. But Dad's not coming, so I'm going over there. I'm playing Dad for the day when he gets his treatments.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's cool. Don't forget to watch Hammer Time every Friday at 11.
Yeah, 11 Eastern.
Eastern, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Jason said very expensive. It sucks dealing with the post office mailing stuff there too. They're brutal.
I use Pirate Ship.
Oh,
If you go online and use Pirate Ship, you get a better deal. You can do it all from home. You just need a scale and a tape measure to measure the box, and then you just bring it to the post office and drop it off. It's
nice.
it's super easy. So that's what I use. And it doesn't cost anything to get logged in, and you get better rates on everything. So you can pick if you want to use UPS or the Postal Service. Tells you what the prices are, because a lot of times might be $1 more to go to one or the other, but there's times I want to use one or the other. Like I know some people it ships better if I use UPS. It'll get there on next Friday, so for $2 more, I'll make sure. Sometimes the post office is like, but Pirate Ship is what I use, and that's what Jessica uses for the goats coffee. That's where she gets her labels. But once you figure that out, it's much easier.
That brings us to Turbo. They've been doing some family time stuff, and so I just want to say, be sure to tune into Turbo Time every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 Pacific. And I don't know if anyone saw Turbo Time the other day with Jason Setzer's picture that he did for Turbo. That was amazing.
Yeah, it's really the acrylic he did is awesome. I love that picture. And then when he put that whatever you call that style of artwork with it, man, it was just super badass. All the boys have one. They're all super, super badass.
Yeah.
Like really cool. And that picture of Turbo from the Monster 100 where he's coming in his, hands up.
I know.
That picture is just so epic in itself, sit in that sidecar and, just how he had the sidecar there for him. It said Turbo. It was just, man, the kid was like on cloud 9. And when I see pictures like that, it really makes it where everything is like so worthwhile. You see one picture like that and you're like, man, months of planning something is all worth it. When you see that, it's just awesome.
Yeah, that picture's just captured everything. It's so awesome.
Yeah, and then to turn that picture into such awesome, badass artwork is just next level. So that's really, really cool. So that was great work, Iceman.
Yeah, I thought he did amazing. That's all I have for news.
Awesome. Man, you rocked right through that. All right. Well, I'm going to get back to driving then. So I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else you want to add?
Don't forget Dylan's blend and Tammy's blend. And
yeah, it's
blends.
Don't forget your blends. Don't forget your blends. And if you go to our website, there's a link to it. I know Craig has a link on his website. You can just order it. You can go to the goats website. It's on the back of the coffee. But go and try the coffees. They are really good. And everybody get on a system where you just get it mailed to you. They're awesome. All the blends are really good. They're all super good. They're a little bit different. Times a day you might like one a little bit better. I'm a fan of the Monster Fuel, but I love Dylan and I love the Jenny blend. But the Monster Fuel is just a shade better than the competition. But it's
they're all good. Yeah.
But they're all good, and Gavin benefits from it also. You know,
Yes. And the cocoa. Don't forget the cocoa.
the cocoa is a little bit too good for me, because when I make that cocoa, I can't just have a cup. Like if I make coffee, I can drink a cup of coffee and then I'm good. But that cocoa, I drink a cup of that and I'm not out the door yet. And I'm like, I'll just make one more cup.
I
You know,
know.
so I was joking around that the cocoa comes in single servings if you're at my house, because I just make one and like I don't even get out of the kitchen and pretty soon I'm all amped up on so much cocoa, but it's really, really good. So especially it's cold all over the country. That should be selling like crazy.
It should be. Yep. And I can't wait to see everyone.
Yeah. I can't wait to see you. Have a safe trip down. Thank you for coming down. Get Renee out of the door, ever calling sick, whatever it takes, but get on the road. I can't wait to see everybody on Thursday. So you're going to get there. So you'll be there Thursday for sure.
Probably. Yeah. Thursday, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see you guys on Thursday in time for the pool party. It'd be awesome.
Perfect.
It was a lot of fun. All right, everybody, stay tuned. We're going to have a great week coming up. We're gonna have some special live events. There's talk about having a live event at the premiere, so we're not going to have a live event showing thing, but the talk beforehand we might go live, and so people can all get in on that as well. So stay tuned for all that good stuff. I saw a finger that wasn't yours. Dylan got something he's going to do that's not appropriate.
We're having issues with the cat. Sorry.
Oh.
I didn't even highlight that comment. My cat literally did it.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
That's pretty funny. All right, well, everybody, take care. I'll see everybody this week. Misty, nice job. Dylan, thank you. Nice job, Dylan, with Elfie this weekend. And everybody else, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sharing what we got going on. Sharing is caring. It makes a difference. I see it all the time. We share what we got going on. It hits somebody, and we're all good. I don't know who Facebook user is, so if somebody says, will you please call me? I don't know who they're talking to.
It says Riot Help. I don't know.
What's that?
One of them says Riot Help. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So whoever that is, I don't know. When I look on my phone, I think it'll show me. So I go back and try to do this. So anyhow, that's all good. With that, I will say goodbye, and I'll see everybody later this week. Peace.